Hello, my horde. So I've been to Target recently, which we all know what that means. More content! Because I cannot stop myself from purchasing a few little things. I just can't. And I don't really want to stop because it brings me joy. The first thing we're gonna look at today, I happened to see this and I just thought I'm just big enough of a nerd that I would enjoy to have the world's smallest Magic the Gathering cards. It is actually 2 decks, so you have 2 fully playable 60 card decks. So you could actually sit down and play a game of Magic the Gathering. You know, if you had friends who played Magic the Gathering or who were willing to learn. I probably do have at least one friend who plays Magic the Gathering, but I never go to them, I'm sure. But I just thought it would be fun to look at these teeny tiny cards. Although I am kind of ruining it as a collector's item by actually opening it. I'm sure they don't really expect people to open this up. Alright. So, wow. They really have they really have a massive collector's guide here. Sheesh. There's so many things. Oh, and I guess this company also makes little sound keychains, little soundbite keychains, and there's Bob Ross, Parks and Rec, and 2 of them from The Office. That's strange. That is strange to me. I do kind of think it's funny, the teeny tiny, like, tabletop arcade games. There was a place in town, I think it was a pizza place a long time ago in my hometown where I'm still living. But here in town, but like in the 90s, that had that Space Invaders, that tabletop cabinet with the, like, when you look down into the glass. I just remember it really vividly because I just thought that was like a super cool arcade machine, and I have never seen another one in real life. But I did see that one. But yeah, there's a bunch of electronic tiny Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pinball, hex yeah, skee-ball, several tiny Tetris games, which, you know, I want. Oh, maybe you don't know. Have I talked about how much I like Tetris? I really like Tetris. It would be weird if I hadn't, but also I can see why maybe not. Okay. So there's also, and these, from what I understand, are already really small toys, but they have world's smallest fingerlings little toy sets. World's smallest Smooshy Mooshy. Clear Bestie keychain, mini Smooshy. Yeah, that's cool. If I ever see that, I will grab that, because that's awesome. Tiny Care Bears, there's potato heads, all kinds of, like, oh my gosh! There's teeny tiny Kerplunk. The little, like, don't make the marbles drop game. Anyway, some Barbie stuff. Then, of course, the My Little Ponies. I absolutely want the teensy tiny My Little Ponies. They're like this big, like the size of your, like, thumb from the first knuckle to the end. It's so fun. Although I feel like those I would actually leave in the package just because they're so small. I don't want them to get lost or possibly eaten by my cat. They're like the perfect size for a pet to eat. Alright. Gathering. I won't like go through these like card by card or anything, but you do have 2 decks. It looks like a water deck and what is, I don't know, blue and then black and green. I'm like, I know they all have things, but I just only remember the colors. And I guess they are representing the, I believe they're planeswalkers. I'm really not sure that that's correct though. But Jace and Vraska, if that's even how you say it. We're gonna start with Vraska's black and green deck here. My own Magic the Gathering deck, which I do have, it is mostly a pre-made deck, actually. I have slapped in a few different cards, but way back when I was in high school, hold on, give me a sec, I'm not succeeding with this plastic while talking. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, when I was in high school, I went to buy Magic cards so I could play Magic with some friends of mine who played all the time. And they had, it was a blue-black fairy goblin deck. And I was like, that's it, that's me. I picked it just based on it being fairies and goblins. And then I took it to school the next day and accidentally curb stomped somebody who was playing for the first time with their carefully constructed personalized deck, and I just stomped them, and they were so upset because it was out of the box. I hadn't done any optimization or strategizing with that deck. I just happened to win. It was just a funny thing. Yeah, we got teeny tiny, actual Magic the Gathering cards, which I probably wouldn't do it with this set, but because I, really want to keep this set. Got some cards with some pretty ladies. I like Magic the Gathering cards with pretty ladies on them. Anyway. I probably wouldn't do it with these because I do actually want to keep these as a novelty, but these would actually be really cool for art projects. Okay. Put a bunch of them in a resin coaster or something, just a fun little Magic the Gathering kind of thing. The card is called Corpse Traders. But I have always also appreciated Magic the Gathering, obviously for the art. I've actually, I really didn't play for that long. I played for a little bit in high school because I had friends who played, and I really have not played for 10 or so years. And I haven't even bought a, I used to do booster packs, but I haven't even bought any Magic the Gathering cards in probably almost as long, probably at least 6 or 7 years. But we got lots of, there's lots of variety in the, because the mono cards, because obviously these are how you do stuff, so there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of variety in the ones, they're not all just the same forest card, and that's really nice, because they didn't necessarily have to miniaturize more than one, because they could have just been it's all the same land card, mono card. I think they're called lots of different things. And here the rain is picking up out there. So I am gonna open the Jace deck. But yeah, I just have not played in such a long time, and I'm sure that my deck now is probably not tournament okay or whatever, because the cards are all from like literally 2008. And as with these, like, trading card games usually go, a lot of times, like, older cards and just, like, whole older sets end up being banned and stuff. Like, I have several, like, hand-picked out Pokemon decks that I used to play with, again, in high school when we all were nerds and actually had board game club. Board game club, playing Magic the Gathering at lunch, like, you know, parts of high school didn't suck as much as other parts of high school. But yeah, I have those, and I'm almost dead certain that, because a lot of them include original run Pokemon cards, like that original set before they even started, well, not necessarily before, but before there were so many, like, every year there was a new set, you know. I've got, like, the original, and then, like, Fossil was, like, one of the first, like, sub-named Pokemon cards. I don't really know what that's called, just, like, lines of Pokemon cards. Series of Pokemon cards. Alright. And again, there's a lot of variety. There's quite a bit of variety going on in here. Oh, these are all island. All island. Is this? Oh yeah, this is all blue. This is an all blue deck. I'm just now realizing there is no other color alignment, because I just want to point out that this deck, these are all the island cards. There's every last one of these is just mana. I'm gonna see how much mana there was in the other one, because I really didn't notice it. It seems like a lot. I mean, you do need a lot, because you especially, like, you really don't want to get stuck without it. So probably it's about the same. And I guess these are also, these are fairly thick cards, because they're so tiny, but they are quite thick, I think, to keep them, you know, sturdy. So yeah, that is it's a similar amount there of mana going on. But when it's all island, it just looks like, to me, it's so much. All right. But yeah, I was talking about Pokemon cards, and I think I was mostly done with that statement. I was just gonna say that a lot of my decks probably wouldn't be, like, official play ready at all. So we do have one more thing I want to do in this video today. I talked longer about the Magic cards than I thought I was going to, but we're just gonna go into overtime. We're just gonna do two things because they're related and I wanted to do them this way. So we're gonna do that. All right, and that thing is the 5 surprise toy mini brands. I love cute, adorable miniatures, but the regular mini brands, I don't have much desire for, like, the tiny McCormick's spice things and all that. I'm like, they're very cute, and maybe the Gold Rush versions where they're, like, metallic and rose gold and all that, those seem appealing to me because they're different and interesting. But just the regular brands, not so much. This, however, the toy mini brands is appealing because those are items that I am already obsessed with anyway, and then they're tiny and small and cute. So I went ahead and picked up just one for now. Just one for now. And we're gonna see how that goes. Because if I really end up not, this is the zipper, the little pull is not working. Alright. While I muscle through this, yeah, I want to do one just as a test, because I'm not sure. I'm not always sure until I actually open it up and like put stuff in my own hands, that a series is even something I'm gonna be like intense enough about that I want more than one. Really, there's 2 levels of plastic on this thing? Gosh dang it. I had enough trouble with the first one. And this one's clear. Nope. Those little pull tabby bits do not help me at all. Alright. So here we are. It is just a little bland on the inside. The unicorn one that I opened up was all pink and purple, and that was cool. And I guess you could see that it was white, but I didn't expect it to be so bland that literally it like is just, you've got the like number printed on there. It just feels kind of sad. But all right, we busted open, and does one of these seem, okay, no. I was like, does one of them seem larger than the others? But no, it doesn't. So we're just gonna go for it. Let's find the little pull. Just, why did I stuff all that? I stuffed all this trash over here, but I have a trash bag hanging off my desk right over there. All right. Oh, right off the bat. Oh, I picked the one with the collector's guide. Right off the bat, I have a super cute one. This is, sorry, I have to read this. Frankie the Funky Flamingo. This is so cute. This is that weird dancing flamingo thing that like just spins its neck around like that. Which is, I've seen videos of that and it's so insane. But yeah, that's super cute. And there's part of me that wants to leave it like this, but you could absolutely destroy the box and just have the figure. And that seems fun too, because then that's just, you know, a little figure toy the way that other ones are. And, alright. So, 2 is a Zuru Smashers Epic Dino Egg. I wonder if you're probably supposed to leave it like this. There's probably not anything actually inside it, right? I don't think so. Sounds hollow, but it doesn't sound like there's something in it. So we're gonna leave it. I'm not going to destroy it. This is interesting because Dino Smashers or Smashers Dino whatever. I don't think I had heard of these until very recently, and I'm still not super sure what they are. I think it's a little bit like Hatchimals, but dinosaur. Like you smash the egg and get a little dinosaur. So there's that. I mean, Dino Smashers or Smashers Dino, that makes perfect sense. I think maybe it just is what it is on the label. All right. And then next we have, quite cute here. This is so tiny. We have a Super Ball. This little card-packed bouncy ball. I do wonder what it's like made out of, if it's actually hard plastic or if it is made out of the same little bouncy plastic. This is again one that I definitely would leave in the packaging. Like, the packaging is part of the thing, but also you're really definitely gonna lose that, and like my cat would, well, she might be dumb enough to eat it. Who knows? She might be smart enough to not, but she might be dumb enough to eat it. Oh, right. Here's one I should think of more fondly, because I watched so much Ren and Stimpy as a kid. I definitely loved Ren and Stimpy when I was young. That was, you know, back when it originally aired. We've got a little Stimpy toy here, which again, this is one that it looks like you could just destroy the packaging and then you'd just have the most miniature little figure ever. I find, though, I ruined my fondness for Ren and Stimpy by watching it again, or like by watching an episode or two again as an adult, and realizing it was disgusting. I'm like, you know, when I was a kid, I was, I guess, down for it, but I like, don't think it's funny anymore, and I've literally ruined my whole opinion of the show just by being an adult and going back to it and being like, ew, why did I like this? But I think if I hadn't had that experience, I'd have been super excited right now to have a Ren and Stimpy thing, because that's like such okay, this is weird. I know I interrupted myself, but it's because here is Ren. We now have Ren and Stimpy. Right as I was like, I don't even like that stuff anymore. And here it is, and I feel like young child me would have been really excited, but right now I just find it hilarious, because I'm like, oh, I used to really like that. I am gonna point out that these are, the paint jobs on these are not good. Stimpy's, I don't know if I can get it to like really, hold on. So Stimpy's nose there, like the paint is going way onto his cheeks and stuff. And then over here with Ren, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but one of his eyes, the paint has just like halfway missed the like eye curvature, and it's just down and droopy. So that is actually genuinely horrifying. Oh man, and okay, so and the artwork on the back of the box shows teeth. The teeth are not painted on this. So he's just got a fleshy mouth. I'm actually, that's upsetting. That's really gross. Kind of. I could find that really, really gross. Oh no, that's so off-putting. I do not want to look at it. Yeah, they've managed to make that just really off-putting. I wonder if these plastic balls are recyclable in my area, because I know that not everything is recyclable everywhere, but there are recycling symbols on here, so I can at least be like, can I recycle, what is it, 6 in my city, and probably try it. Probably I'll be able to figure it out. I don't know. I'm like trying to put this weird, I don't know if the rubber bits, because it looks like you can take out the bottom one too. You might need to take those out to recycle. Although obviously I think these have plenty of potential as storage for toys and stuff anyway. Although this is genuinely hard to get to go back together. Go in! Go in! Alright, come on. Come on, just do it. Yeah, okay. Something like that. It's kind of, like, once it's been loose, it's really loose, I guess. So there's that. And then, I guess as is tradition, I will go ahead and look at the collector's guide, see if we got anything that is particularly rare. I will tell you though, these actual rare ones, I really want those. They're like rose gold, rainbow corns, like the standard rainbow corn egg. That's a lot like the Dino Smasher egg, but pink and with a unicorn horn. And then the one that is sort of shaped like a dessert cup. But there's also a rose gold tiny version of the Surprise 5 mini brands. And then the itty bitty pretties, which I haven't opened any of those, but they come in little teacups, so I just am prone to think that's got to be the most adorable thing. I'm not sure if I've noticed that they don't have real hair, they have plastic hair, and that's why I haven't gotten one or something. I cannot remember why I haven't purchased one, because they are super cute. But those are the ultra rares. And then there are some super rare gold toys, including like a Super Soaker, a Robofish, SpongeBob SquarePants, and a Rubik's Cube. Oh, there's a golden llama, I like that. There is a gold version of the Dino Smasher Egg Smashers Dino. I don't really know what direction those words are supposed to go in. There are some glow-in-the-dark ones that are pretty rad, including a Frisbee, something that I cannot tell what it is at all, a glow-in-the-dark version of the 5 Surprise toy mini brands. So the rose gold one is the regular mini brands, and this one is the toy mini brands. But there is also, I want to point out, there's a glow-in-the-dark of the, what are these called? The Oosh potions, which I love the packaging for. Like, I love these like potion bottles that these things come in, but it's a slime toy and it's only slime, and I do not like slime, so I have not bought one even though I very much like the packaging. And I'm like, I just want the bottles, but I don't want to waste all the slime stuff inside either. Like, it's not worth it. So I haven't bought one. There are also some regular rare metallics, and then we run on down to from down here, and then all of these are our commons. So what we have obtained is all common. Simply, yeah. So we would know if we had something special because it would look special. And would have just that super special finish going on. So there's stuff like, I still can't tell, there's the thing that's the glow-in-the-dark thing. I think it's like a bottle of glue? It is something Crayola. It's this thing, and I do not know what it is supposed to be. I feel like it's glue, but I don't know. It's some kind of art supply, but it also comes in a glow-in-the-dark version. But it just looks like a sauce bottle. I don't know. And there's like some various Frisbees. Oh, Slip and Slide. Some other stuff that's confusing to me. Various Hot Wheels, it looks like, some Ninja Turtle toys. Oh, now that would have been cool. So from the Nickelodeon series of stuff, there's one of the Ah Real Monsters dudes. I haven't rewatched Ah Real Monsters at all, so I haven't been able to determine if I was a crazy person for liking it as a child. So it has that advantage. That would have been really cool. And there's some Rugrats, again, the same thing. Hey Arnold, which I never liked. Never liked Hey Arnold. Am I gonna get roasted? I don't like Hey Arnold. There's some robot toys. Of course, all the little fingerlings. There is an Avatar The Last Airbender thing. There is a bunch of SpongeBob stuff. Dora the Explorer, and the genie things, JoJo Siwa. And then we come to some of the mystery toys. There is also, and this would be super cute, a tiny version of the unicorn mystery balls from the same company that is pretty cool. Again, just a regular Oosh potions, which having the miniature version would actually be extra cool. And then the Itty Bitty Pretties, some kind of cotton candy surprise toy. I think it's definitely supposed to, I've never seen that. It looks like it's a thing that's supposed to open and it has something in it, but it's cotton candy shaped-ish. Did I just say shaped-it? Of course I did. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other various stuff. There are a few things like I would really like to have from this series. But I'm gonna be honest, It's almost all just like the really rare stuff, so I don't think that's worth continuing to pursue for me. So this may be the only one I ever open on the channel. We'll see. I might make a liar out of myself. I have before, I think. So anyway, this has been super long. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, you can go ahead and there is like, tell me I'm silly and that actually I should open more of these. I'll take that into consideration if you do. But hit subscribe so you can see when my next video comes out, and I will see you treasures next time.